In that moment, it wasn't about you having the money. I put up the money for you.
I was not getting on no train of bus. I don't Uber
and that's fine. You already, and that's fine.
I'm not feeling no piss ass train. No.
But since that moment, we have not.
And you got mad because of that. I don't. I really don't.
At the end of the day,
that's fake.
Fake, but I just got here. They're honest about what I just said.
You really fake. And you on drugs? Whoa, wow.
Yes.
But if I was your best friend, I didn't know that.
I always did X-Field.
I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Because it's not your business because you're not into it. What the hell are you supposed to open up to people that's not into the things that you're into? It's crazy. Yes, that don't make sense. Yes, it's none of your business.
But you was, you right. It ain't none of my
business.
Yeah. But as
why am I going to be talking to you about something?
And then you scared it like that. You'll tell about your drug problems, but you wouldn't tell your best friend though.
We don't talk on those subjects.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
J-Dot.
Why would I talk to that?
Can I say no, and I'm not defending him, but do you feel where he's coming from?
No, really not.
Okay, he's coming from a place where you let me finish. He's coming from a place where you never told me, but I'm just saying you told me, you told him, and you told him. But I'm supposed to be your best friend. We supposed to be doing pillow talk. We supposed to be Ace Boone Coons. The rest of them.
But you'll see me music thing on Instagram though. When the last time I text you, I said, hey, you text me 3 months later, damn YouTube video to go watch, huh?
Like, and what's wrong with that? We're connected.
What's wrong with you? You didn't even reply back. I don't give a reply back when I said hey though the first time.
Correct. Come on. I probably didn't even read it. The hell?
But you decided.
Yeah, which is if you send it on Instagram, I get a bunch of damn people that hit me up. I sell cakes. I get I have a bunch of people stand me up on the regular.
We're gonna leave like this.
No,
and that's fine. It don't even matter because he's only showing himself. Because at the end of the day, I only value him. So I'm not going to sit there and turn that around and sit there and do the same thing that he's doing to me to him. Because he's sitting there and saying that he can't. No, because he's not going to talk through Jekyll and Hyde. He's going to sit there and just say Jekyll and Hyde, like I said, because you didn't open up about something. That's not right.
But you don't understand.
You don't open up with
You don't understand that.
You don't open up to all friends.
You didn't understand what you saying to everybody.
All friends don't have the same personal stories that you have.
But your best friend.
All best friends don't have the same best friends as you. They don't have the same relationship with your best friend.
We don't have to talk about it no more. It's there. It's there.
I have best friends that I have real
everything.
Everything.
Right. That's what we do. We talk about everything.
Everything.
My best friend. We talk about everything.
I think Country Boy is a country boy. I think he takes that word in those relationships too hard. I don't think Country Boy is made to be betrayed. If you betray him, he coming out fighting because he puts so much into phone conversations and going out to eat and that word best friend. Here in Atlanta, you find a new best friend every time you go get a drink, And I think he still has that country mentality. If you're my friend, you're my friend. And it's happened to me. I'm from a small town, so it's happened to me. But I'm like a chameleon. I can adapt to any situation, but everybody can't do that.
I feel like when you have so many different friends, certain friends you can share certain things with, certain friends you just choose not to share things with just because you don't know who that person is cool with and what circle they're running in. And I had to learn it the hard way. Like, yeah, y'all all may be friends, but what I tell one friend, I may not want to tell the other friend. I may not be comfortable telling that friend. Or, I may tell both of them the same thing, and that it just depends on what information I want to share with that friend. And I feel like as somebody who can kind of stand with J-Dot in that moment, I felt like I guess Country Boy was just blindsided by he didn't know because they are close, but like for me, I couldn't say I felt bad for J-Dot not telling Country Boy because, like I said, I don't tell all my friends everything, you know what I'm saying? And what I tell one friend, I may not tell the other friend.
Okay, so this relationship is over.
Yeah, music trash, he trash, drug head.
You're trash.
Trash what?
Child, they got that blessed ass song that you put out was trash.
You don't go somewhere with some damn
those
bathroom
words.
Shake some nice boys, shake your ass and make some good ass music.
You need to go make some good music because you're not popping. You was never popping, and that's why you always need to be on your stage to make you pop. You need to be in your video to make you pop. You couldn't even do your own video because you don't even have the courage or the confidence to be your own self. Now you're gonna start being fake. If you're gonna be real, then you're gonna be real 100%. Now, see, because these are the points of where I value.
I've always been real.
Because these are the points of where I value. Because he has sat there and told me verbatim. When I do my first video, I gotta make sure you into it. Make sure you there because you helped me. You just
George me, but I'm happy. He was gonna bring me out my video.
Accountability of my friend was still act like a friend.
No. You take accountability of what you did. Take accountability of what you did. I can't take accountability
for not holding a subject with him that I didn't feel as if he was the person that you.
Your best friend.
Yes. First off, that was when I went through that situation when you guys see me. That was when I got broken to my last straw.
And you didn't tell your best friend?
So I didn't open up to nobody but the people who had saw me in person. I didn't tell nobody. Nobody. I kept it to myself.
I was basically homeless, but
Greg didn't know. I came to a photo shoot with Greg and sat there and did a photo shoot and Greg didn't know. And that was going on in my world that day. Then I went out that same night and bought a bed for myself. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't tell nobody. Nobody knew I was going through. And when he found out the next day after that you lost everything the day that you came to the photo shoot, he was like, well, hold the fuck up. You didn't even say anything. Like, no. Because I held that in. Because I was still trying to deal with it on my own.
But after you grasped it, after you went and got to bed and laid in the bed and woke up the next day, you didn't call your best friend and say, friend, this is what I'm going through?
I have multiple best friends.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go then.
Yes.
There you go then.
I got friends that I talk to about things every day. You know what I'm saying? I got friends that I keep stuff to myself. I got friends who keep stuff to myself.
Well, can I say this? I'm not being funny. You took the relationship a little bit more personal than he did.
No,
he
it's
didn't
not.
You just said it.
Consider him a best friend.
You didn't consider him
He is a best friend, but he's not a person who does drugs or anything. So why would I be talking?
So all your best friends do.
I'm not going to talk to a non-person
That's
about
what it
drugs.
sounds like.
All your best friends. That's what you're getting.
I know it. I can be honest and take accountability. Yeah, so yeah, I hit blow the buzz by calling his music trash. And I'm an artist myself, so like I wouldn't want nobody to call my music trash, even though that's gonna happen. Everybody ain't gonna like the music. So, but I was.
It sound like you felt like his music was pretty trash.
No, because when if I got a friendship with you, I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't gonna sit there and lie to you because I ain't got no reason to lie to you. And you should have.
You was just honest.
Yeah, I was there, and I had a few drinks that night, so yeah, I was litty. So yeah, and I did talk about it.
You gotta take accountability of what you did. And once you take accountability of what you did, maybe the world will open up to you so you'll see what you did. He's not mad at you, he's hurt. He's hurt that you went to A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, and you didn't come. He's just not hearing. He's hearing about this through us. He's hearing secondhand information from somebody who we talked to on the phone about, oh my God, I love you, friend. All right, friend, call me tomorrow. You call him tomorrow. You ain't never bringing up, oh, friend, I'm not saying you have. I've been put out. Oh, I had to suck in the room. Oh, I had to get my ass to do this. He's hearing about that through us or through somebody else. He's supposed to be your best friend. He should be the first one that you tell. You can't get that.
No, you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I'll give you that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But when I had last spoken to him about something that was personal that was going on with me, like when I had lost everything, you know what I'm saying? He had told me that I wasn't able to stay with him because of the fact that he had his boyfriend at his house. And I had respected that and left that alone. But in that moment, I didn't have time to sit there. I only had time to do what was best for Gerard. You know what I'm saying? And he just said that he can't help because he has his boyfriend at the house, so therefore there's no benefit. You know, he can't help me at all. But he had always sat there and told me that if you needed something, I was there for you. You could always come here. You know what I'm saying? That's what he always said. So when he had said that moment, I was like, okay. I just took him was like, okay, because a person sit there and say, you could come here anytime it is that you need something. Always let me know. You know what I'm saying? And then when that takes a lot to say that.
I want to sit there and say no dreams. That ain't
and I'm still confused, and I've always say that Country Boy had a valid point because at that time Country Boy was saying that J Dot would want to stay with him. Because, you know what I'm saying? So if
he did try to
stay with him, but he didn't totally stay with him. Right. So if let's say if Country Boy said yes and I'm not trying to be funny. When a user want to use, they want to use. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he'll do it outside. But let's say that Country Boy's at work in one way, you know, he gonna use it in the house, and that's so disrespectful. But again, Country Boy does not know nothing about it, so he's blindsided in one way, you know. So he definitely had a valid point. Like, if I'm your best friend, I know. Now, I ain't saying all my friends are innocent, but I know they do what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. They respect me.
I consider you as my best friend. We both went through what we went through and stuff like that. I just thought maybe you'll feel comfortable. Because we did a lot of shit together. I just feel like you would be comfortable to come with me and tell me about that. And maybe I could have helped you in some kind of way.
No, I didn't want you to look at me and judge me and think that look at me and make me feel bad because I know what you don't do. And sometimes from the person that looks at it as the person who they know don't do, and you don't even look at me to do drugs. You have known me all the time. You don't even look at me to know me to do drugs. So you, somebody I value in your opinion.
If I'm your best friend, I'm behind you. I ain't gonna judge. Why would I judge you?
And that's my fault for not knowing that I should have or could have brought it to you.
Tissues, please.
Now, I'm not about to allow this situation to like ruin a friendship that I had with you for so many years for something that.
Yeah, just because I like you, you know what I'm saying? That we did, you know, we talked about music and stuff like that, you know. It was on it, you know what I'm saying? It got weird though. It did, you know.
I will leave your way. But I think of you every step of the way. Come on, everybody. And
I think I'm still over on it.
it's okay. Well,
It was always a miscommunication.
Yeah, it was just communication.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all can let go. Y'all like bulldaggers over there. Let each other go. Let each other go. Live to fight another day. You feel better? You feel better? I'm happy y'all back friends, but I'll break it up soon. I'll find something to break it up soon.
Yeah.
It was just miscommunication.
One thing I learned, your best friend should never judge you. Your best friend should be in a safe space. When you ain't got nobody else,
you should your best friend.
And especially if y'all have years together, your best friend should always
baby, that motherfucker told me on live, that's my friend. Don't talk about my friend like that.
I always feel proud about you, J-Dot.
I feel pretty good about the group, to be honest. Like, I just feel like it wouldn't be a group thing if we didn't have a little bit of drama. If it wasn't a little bit of lighter fluid thrown on the fire. I just feel like, you know, when we are together, like, sometimes it's about what somebody else heard, and that person may not know that person know that information. So a lot of times, like, we're just trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together to figure out, like, you know, where's the information coming from, or who said this, or if it's factual or not, because, you know, people be lying. So at the end of the day, you just never know what you're gonna walk into, and I think I learned that from, you know, my very first season of being on this platform.
Is that only you?
You're not gonna get mad with me because you was called out on your bullshit.
I'm gonna sit there
and put your own shit on Grindr, fucking BGC and wherever. That's your They don't have nothing to do with it. And you can't get mad because somebody called it out, J-Dot.
It's not nothing to call out because it's my personal business at the end of the day. Yes.
Just like
so what are you calling out?
So when you get mad,
what are you calling out? Say what are you calling out? Answer that part. What are you trying to call out?
You just said I called out something.
What are you trying to call out?
You came and whispered in my ear.
I came and whispered to you because you're a person I value, so I came over to you respectful.
I value.
Girl, you just showed that you're a piece of
just showed that you're a piece of You grind a fucking whore. You're a grinder whore. You're a grinder whore. Grinder whore. Grinder whore.
Get it out of your
Take my account.
Girl, I want to
Take my account.
Take
my account.
By such
account.
It's not the same.
Check my account, baby.
It's not the same.
Check my account, baby. Check my account. I know it's not. 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 To do no X or whatever to get the coin. To get the coin. I don't have to do anything to get the coin. I don't have to do anything to get the coin. Check my account, baby. Check my account. Check my account. That's my account.
He said, I can't go verbatim, but he said something to the effect of, I feel blindsided by this intervention. And I was shaking my head just because he came and said, he came to me cool, calm, and collected. And he said, can I talk to you? I said, sure. And I was I wasn't facing him at that point, but when he got in depth and I felt like I turned to him and he said something that didn't happen. He said something, I think he said, and you knew this, y'all brought me here to set me up and you knew something to that effect. And I turned and said, no, J-Dot, that's not how that went. And when I said that, he went from 0 to 1,000. You can never come for me. You can never come for the diva. I am the diva 101. You can never come for me. You can never come for me. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Ever, ever, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Ever, ever. Good day. Good day, sir. Good day. Good day. I'm going to check my profile. Don't be on Grindr because I might show up. Good day. 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 The said that they didn't like him. He had no words for them, but he got so many words for me. Good day, sir. And that came from one tree. And that's one account. Good day. Good day. Good day. Red Roof in, here he come.
Yes, ma'am.
Is your recommendation? Did you reserve your room?
It didn't have to escalate like that so quickly. Yeah. And I felt like if he was so angry, if you first of all, if you had so many side conversations with this person, personal conversations, I feel like you blowing up like that in front of people, in front of cameras, was the wrong time to do it. That's something like you could have been like, hey, I'm gonna call you, or we need to have a little conversation, me and you one-on-one, because I didn't like how you did that.
I'm like I'm up here because it's like, bro, like you're not by yourself. You're not the only person out here. Like there are people out here who support you and want to see you do good, but then at the same time you're gonna turn around and like really just bash the person that I know do not mess with nobody. I know is not in no drama. I know it's not like looking for all that, and you giving her all that was just very disrespectful and hurtful in my opinion. And it kind of made me look at you different, because it's like, if you get mad and say stuff below the belt, is that how you really feel? And if that's how you really feel, then why you here? You already ain't got nowhere to stay here, so why you here?
I'm not surprised. Rumors and things were already speculating that that's who J-Dot is as a person. So I wasn't surprised. Jamarco was already kind of like trying to get us to understand, like, this is what he do. Like, he throw the bones and hide his hands, you know what I'm saying? He throw these things out here, or he'll say these things and at one moment when the camera's rolling, but then he's apologizing and all of that behind camera. So I wasn't surprised. I was surprised that maybe it happened to Misha, because I felt like Misha was trying to like vouch for J-Dot, you know what I'm saying? And she wasn't even trying, she was vouching for J-Dot. Let's be clear, she was definitely vouching for him, because me and her had a conversation about it, and I was just like, yeah, like that's a lot. So like, you know, when the whole drug allegations, all that stuff came out, like we was there like as a support system versus trying to like be there to be judgmental, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you're going through, like, own it, you know what I'm saying? The first step to recovery is admitting that you have a problem. And that's with anything, drugs, no matter what it is, you know, mental health, all that. Is admitting and staying true to yourself and realizing that, hey, I have a problem, I need help, and that's okay.
What makes my life real?
What makes my life real?
What make my life real?
What makes me a regular person
is the fact that I'm ubiquitous in this grind, so you cannot miss me.
I want to live, love, laugh, and learn just like the next person.
When you cut me, I bleed.
Making boss move.
I have feelings and emotions just like any other human being.
And that I work hard.
Being independent.
I've been through some things.
I've done the work that it takes to get where I am today.
I love a good look. I love a good outfit.
Living in my truth 24/7.
And I only speak reality, and I only speak truth.
And at the end of the day, I really just want to put people on.
We live just like anybody else.
That's what made my life real.
What makes my life relentless?
What makes my life relentless?
What makes my story relentless?
What makes my life story relentless?
What makes my life story relentless? Because no matter what chapter in my life,
I stand for good. I stand for people that are standing in the dark.
My drive to actually be the change in the world that I want to see.
I take punch after punch.
To have a voice, to be heard, to be seen.
No matter how many rounds I go through in life, I have remained undefeated and self-made.
I create spaces by cultivating, motivating, and inspiring those around me.
And I still come out on top.
I'm still the champion.
It's J. Brown. The process. Ay. Another year, another day. Manifesting dreams out here in the A. Don't get it confused, still see parades. 8-time made, now worldwide paid. For real. Another year, another day. Manifesting dreams out here in the A. Don't get it confused, still see parades. 8-time made, now a household name. A renaissance man, gifted to be different, nothing I can put my mind to it.
How you doing? I'm doing alright. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about yesterday?
Yesterday, I wanted to have a conversation with you, but I didn't want to have it right then and there, and I didn't want to go that way. But pretty intense. I did a lot of thinking and was shocked to hear some stuff that, I never knew.
Me and Jedi, we was like real life friends. Like we was close. I thought that was my brother, I was his brother. But it was something, something like,
I never knew. We hung out multiple times and I never knew. You didn't show no sign or nothing like that. If you did, you did a good ass job not showing it.
Because I don't have any signs to show. It's like it's not something that's outrageous for me. You know what I'm saying? So like I've participated in for a lot of my life. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not like an addict. I go plenty of days of not being high. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I get high every day. I don't even smoke weed every day. So when I was in that mind state of how I felt during that time period while I opened up to DJ and Tanisha, when I had texted you and told you I had just lost everything. I got over to Savannah. Like I had lost everything. And I didn't have anybody I could really open up to in that moment because I was just trying to carry it and still meet my obligations with production and stuff like that. I stuck around throughout that whole week, knowing I was already supposed to be gone, just to do the things that I had obligated myself to do. And then when on that Saturday that we had did at last event, they were around and they were so low for me that I just needed to open up to somebody because that day was just that bad. So I opened up I thought it would be cool to open up to them because of the fact that we're all trying to build something together. And here it is, I'm here. I showed my strength by being here. I'm really going through something right now. You know what I'm saying? I have to leave. I don't really have any money in that moment. You know what I'm saying? I had to call my mom to get me a ticket to be able to go to Savannah. And I had enough money for it, but I heard the spirit say, call your mom, she'll be happy for you to come home. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't going home. I ain't been home for a long time, like 2 years. So I just told Misha and them.
That would protect me. Protect me from what? Like, I feel like when he told me his reason or why he didn't want to come tell me about his drug problems, I feel like that was bullshit. It really was. Like, you would rather go speak to somebody else that do drugs so y'all can cry about the situation and then do drugs later.
You're my best friend. Like,
what if I had said and you had said that you want to hit?
No, because
people do that.
I don't think I would have that's up if somebody would say, let me.
People do. And I let somebody know recently. I said, bro, I'm not going to actually allow you to do it with me because I wouldn't want if like how I'm able to handle mine, everybody else isn't able to handle theirs. So if you had that person went down a bad road, when they remember how they got on them, they're going to it's going to come back as an image of me. I wouldn't want that on my conscience, and you've been a good person, so I keep you away from that.
So as you know, we call each other best friends and stuff like that. Like, why would you think I would judge you though?
It took a long time. Like, it's just because people do.
People
First off, it's not something
like
I only talk about drugs to people that be into drugs. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be easier to talk to them, of course. And you know, I mean, that's just simple.
What's your definition of a best friend?
Right.
You know what I'm
saying? But still.
So you don't think I was your right now?
You are. But just because I didn't tell you, that didn't change that fact for me. It didn't.
Well,
because
if I feel some type of way though, like I'm at a table, you know.
I hate that you had to learn it.
And I mean, people just telling me, and I'm really like, nah, you don't do that.
And you would have even probably been the person that have gotten that truth out of me that last time we had did our sit down with everybody else. But the way you had made me feel that day, you know, I came over and hugged you because you still are my friend. But how you had half-ass hugged me back had made me feel a certain type of way.
So I guess we was feeling the same type of thing at that moment. Because,
yeah.
Like, I felt like that was a fake ass hug.
It was.
I wouldn't say it was a makeup, but like because I was pissed off. I was mad. You know, I just felt like, well, damn, you telling me you do we'd have been around each other so many times. What you doing I mean? Which you admitted to later on that you did. And I'm like, damn, how did I miss that? Yeah, I was upset as a friend though. I really was. That my best friend was at the time. Didn't even like, I have no idea at all. You know what, as a grown man, I'm apologize for some of the stuff that I said yesterday. You know, I apologize for talking about your music. Like, as an artist myself, like, I know I would be pissed off about somebody like trash talking about my music. So I do want to definitely apologize for that. You know, I really feel like it shouldn't have got that far.
I didn't either. That's why I was like, well, he's still my friend. I'll just wait till you finish getting mad. Like, I wasn't about to let our friendship go down the drain. I just want to let you be mad and I would have talked to you later. Because it was like, this boy is tripping right now.
Moving forward, you know, let's just, you know, take it slow and let's get back into the friendship that we had when I first moved here.
I'm with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm having a listening party, event, you know, on September 21st. I want you to be there.
Okay, September 21st.
That's when I'm release my single.
Okay.
New single.
All right.
And it's gonna be nice.
Okay.
It's gonna be nice. Now, what the hell happened yesterday? I had heard Misha cuss his ass out from A to Z. Oh, she was like, what? Damn, that's why he get trying to leave so damn early. Because I was mad. I was just ready to get away from him. But yeah, I heard it went down. I heard J-Dot said some things that I don't think he should have said.
I went to her after everything to let her know, like, yo, I ain't like that. Like, that was disrespectful. I wouldn't have done that to you. And it was as if she didn't like, it was like as all the advice that she just gave us, that she didn't apply to her. You know what I'm saying? And it just went left. And
I heard
like,
you was out there showing out though.
No, I wasn't showing out no more than she was trying to. No more than she was trying to show out. Because I honestly went to her quietly and spoke to her. You know what I'm saying? Just me and her. You know, BJ was there, but I had already addressed BJ too.
What are you trying to call out? Said I called out something.
What are you
trying
came
to
and
call
whispered
out? In my ear.
I came and whispered to you because you're a person that I value, so I came over to you respectful.
I value.
Girl, you just showed that you're a piece of
just showed that you're a piece of You grinder fucking whore. You're a grinder whore. You're a grinder whore.
So it hurts. I knew Jamarco way longer than I knew you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no on with this guy, but I had to let that shit be. His friendship isn't more important than the friendship I have with you. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he's a person that has shown me love and respect since I've known him. I knew him I was in prison. You know what I'm saying? I used to come out of prison and go to his house when I shouldn't even be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be at work. So it's like, bro, what you got going on? You know, so.
Yeah, I love what Jamarco too.
No, you know what I'm saying? It's her to be sitting next to us. No, what is she doing in life? What does she want to be, a tennis player? Is she going to be Serena Williams?
You need to have a talk. You need to get past this. It's too much.
No, don't to nobody. Like, see, what is she here for?
Okay.
Like, tell me.
So,
what did she express to her? Have you asked her? She expressed herself
we
to say
gonna
what these
start talking and stuff.
these are
and
piece of shit ass people.
And you make sure you be at my event September 21st.
September 21st.
Yeah.
Don't people there.
I'll see you location.
Yes. Don't have. I'm gonna run them away.
All right.
Hillary Duff. These bitches are like so broke. Storyline. Yo, Hillary Duff. I'm at the gate. Tell them hoes move out the way. Your granddaddy caught me a flight. We gon' catch us a bite. Hell, I might take the pipe. Damn, but we don't kiss in the mouth. I need a guap underlay with the ropes. Had me a bag at 16. I was woke.
Today I'm meeting up with Misha and Jamarco. We just gonna have a little sit down, a little powwow. I actually like them. They gave me a lot of energy every time I see them. It's always fun. So we meeting up today. Just for a little chat.
Hey y'all!
Good to see
y'all. It was!
Oh my God. Oh yeah. But wasn't it a show?
Oh yeah. It was an after show.
It was a show and an after show.
Oh, I remember seeing J-Dot talk over there talking to you. And I remember Greg putting the equipment and stuff up. And then I was sitting down, you sit on,
Yeah.
And I remember him coming to me, and at first I was like, yeah. And then he said something, and I didn't agree with it. And I remember me saying, no, J-Dot, that's not how that went. And it just went from 0 to 100.
But Misha, I told you, he'll be cool by God. But when you say something that he does not like, he's going to call you every stick in the neck.
He was talking about, he was basically saying he didn't like the fact that you was talking about the sex and in front of his brand or some shit. And you was like, you put it on Grindr.
It's a public platform.
It's a public platform.
He bought cakes from Publix, okay? It's in the same. Okay, tell me what house is he cooking the cakes at? So you tell me that you bake a cake from Savannah. You come here, put icing on it. Okay, got you. It's still moist. I would say majority Misha and BJ. I do have Country Boy at one point. We're definitely are close, but more me and BJ. And BJ is my voice of reasoning, especially when I'm upset. He's always trying to calm me down. And Misha is the person that's trying for me to actually vocalize my frustration, because again, when I vocalize my frustration, sometimes I can't get it out how I want to. So we're sitting down with Misha and BJ, and I get what they're trying to ask or trying to say, hey Jamarco, what's going on and why are you being this person? Because with us you're not that way, but when he comes around, it seems like you just don't want him to be around.
When you said I hate you, I was like, ooh. So was your hate coming from past, present, future? Do you know him?
I know him when he first got out of jail. I met him. And yes, we had some dealings, okay? So,
what that mean?
We did. I'm not sure. It was decent. It was literally decent. But the more and more I get to know him, it's like he turned so quickly.
Did you find that out while y'all were in?
No, it only happened one time.
Oh.
It all revealed to me and you that there was been messing around or whatever. What did he tell you? What you remember?
Then I remember him saying him and Jamarco had just messed around weeks before that. J-Dot had said that they had messed around more than Jamarco had told us. I'm gonna say this. I believe, and I still to this day believe J-Dot. I do. One reason being, J-Dot's story never changed. Unless he rehearsed his script, like Tom Cruise rehearsed Mission Impossible script. J-Dot's and Jamarco never elaborated. He never went into detail. He never went into, we only messed around, this what happened. J-Dot knew, I called him, he was like A, B, C, D, E, and I questioned
Jada about this more than 3 times.
I've always, to me, I knew a person like J-Dot will hold in a card and then throw it when he actually needs it. It's kind of like a lifesaver. So what can happen is the subject can actually change. So what I want to do is go ahead and just nip it out of the bud and just say, hey, we had dealings before. We had dealings before. No, one time now, okay? Second time, it was supposed to be me, him, and another person, but this fine chocolate Jamaican coconut took that away from him, okay? So, reiterate that, okay? But again, I just want to go ahead and just nip it out of the bud. I didn't want him to take my voice away. I wanted to have my own voice about what would happen, you know? Because I know for a fact, as you're gonna see, he's always gonna add another layer to it. Well, I thought Jamarco was the one. Who? Where? When he thought I was the one. Oh, well, Jamarco was at the Red Roof Inn. Where? Who? Where was that at? No. And if I was at the Red Roof Inn, my thing is, if I was at the Red Roof Inn, you would have said that when Misha said you was at the Red Roof Inn. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like he's always adding a layer to it, and sometimes I gotta try to get ahead of it, and that's what I did when I talked to them. I was just trying to get ahead of it because I didn't want him to be like, "Oh, guess what?" Because if I did not say anything, and that whole time I'm just, and he'll say, "Well, me and Jamarco slept together." I'll be like, "Yeah, we did." Jamarco said, "Why you didn't say that?" You know what I'm saying? It'll be more of a bigger deal.
Jamarco wanted to drive the narrative bus. You know, if I say it first and if I expose him first, nobody's really gonna question me because I'm one of the group. He'll never be here that much. He never say that much. You know, so so I think he wanted to be ahead of the narrative.
Gotcha. So was you surprised that Jamarco did admit to that sleeping around?
Hell yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was. Because I couldn't picture J-Dot being nobody but who J-Dot is today. But, you know, so I wouldn't think that Jamarco would have. Michelle Obama said it best, went low.
Did you and Misha go later and talk about it?
We definitely did. You know we did. That's why I love her. Because she is just like me. Because when he said that, I looked dead at her like, girl, they did all that because they really want to but now he done learned all this shit. Now he gonna probably like avoid him. But now he's all fault. Yeah, because he don't want that to get out.
From now on, I'm gonna give it, and I'm gonna give it.
I don't think he expected for you to come back how you did. Yeah. Because I felt like he wanted you to back down. Because I felt like he should have gave you the same energy. He should have gave you more energy than what he gave. Yeah.
So what did he say?
You prostitute.
What are you calling out?
So when you get mad,
what are you calling out? Say what are you calling out? Answer that part. What are you trying to call out?
You just said I called out something.
What are you trying to call out?
You came and whispered in my ear.
I came and whispered to you because you're a person I value, so I came over to you respectful.
I value.
Girl, you just showed that you're a piece
of just showed that you're a piece of You grind a fucking whore. You're a grinder whore. You're a grinder whore. Grinder whore.
Going in that scene, you had already knew about him and J-Dot. Why did you still ask him as if you didn't know? What was that about?
Because messing around, that word I can talk to you on the phone. I could see you at the bar and kiss you, and we know we like each other, but it's never been to that point. So with me asking, what does that mean? Let me know what does that mean. Be specific. Y'all, so let me know what that means. And when he said, oh yeah, you see me say, oh, okay.
Let me ask you, did BJ know already?
Yes, I think me and BJ found out at the same moment. Yeah, I'm so happy to see y'all. I'm sorry.
And I got my ticket for your event.
Thank you so much.
I got my ticket so
bitch don't ride my team. I be outside with the beams, outside banging shit with the pots and the blings. Bitch, I make movies on screens. If you need me, a high tone cop vaccines. Take it to the most extreme. When we move as a group, it's a whole regime. Got me a whole routine. I done caught me a vibe, I'm a movement. Out on the town and they fuck with the music. Spin him around and he know how to do it. Up in the sky and he know how to lose it. If you gon' drown in the whole nigga, prove it. If you gon' die by a nigga, then lose it. Ice on the neck and the wrist, nigga, cool it. Claim you the news, but you're only a nuisance. If I'm right, I'll slide with a bitch like you. Come and let a real nigga see I be damn if I fuck with a wrist I curve. He gon' let a real nigga in. Wanna drown in the crown tone right my face. He gon' put it on my plate, ass up, face down when I do it. Talk big shit, bow back up and prove it. When I'm back, I'll chop the pot with the top hose. Escaping this shit like El Chapo. I'm popping my shit, that's no cap like I'm Flacco. I'm swiping like Dora Diego. You need you around, show you copped all them Dracos. They turn into Euro to pesos and trafficking funds on the way to Barbados. I'm trapping, I think you a lay-ho. I'm popping my shit and you know that. Turn him around and you know he gon' go back. Slut a hoe down and you know he gon' throw that. They all on my dick and you know they gon' throw that. Is you gon' die behind screens, nigga, show that. Is you gon' pop a little bean, break the hoe back. Tackle the beat and you claiming you know that.
I'm meeting my crew. I'm meeting my crew today. We're actually going somewhere close to where I used to stay at, off of Northside Drive. It's actually a really great bar, a great outside. I heard it's a vibe. So only been at nighttime, so this is actually the afternoon time, so I'm very excited. Hopefully we have a good time because again, we may have someone that's gonna bring the stress of me in one way. But hey, I'm gonna be calm down. I'm not gonna say I hate you. I'm gonna just enjoy my time, my friends, and ignore that person. I think that'd be perfect.
Yeah, Peter Camouflage, J.I. Brown. Baby, wanna see you do that nasty thing. From the club to the lobby, ready to bang, bang, bang. My nigga Pops rounding up these model bitches for this free fest. Depending on your skills, you can be next. Show me how it wiggle, how you make them nipples jiggle. Them tickle bitties looking yummy, you like titty fucking. Long strokes while you long that deep throw. Digging off in your putty, can't wait off, oh. Banger fucking while you slobbing, sucking titty fucking. Hope you ain't cat stacks trying to tell nothing. My pocket's good, don't worry about your little tear. I'm digging for that G-spot to make your pussy drill. Your pussy lips just steady popping in my face. And I just bought a space, how that mirror's case. Bottles by the case, so you're never sober. Body yoga you create till the night is over. Baby, wanna see you shake it like some dice. Baby, wanna see you shake it like some dice. Baby, wanna see you shake it like some dice.
It was amazing. The photo booth, the photo booth was really cute, but it was very small because someone almost fell off of it. The drinks was actually, was drinking. It was really nice. It was hot, but honestly, Misha look amazing. BJ look amazing. I look amazing. Then we have, say that. He's really not saying anything, which I'm okay with it because the more he talks, the more that we're probably gonna fuss. So I'm definitely okay with it, but he seemed like he's not having a good time, which he shouldn't have never came.
So I heard that something happened when we left. We was invited to a sit down by Jamarco, I think at West End. It's a little bar, photos, all kinds of stuff. It was a cute day. And me and Jada had just had the argument, I think a week prior. And Jada came late, and I think he didn't really want to come, but when he did come, he felt ambushed because I got two people that don't care for me, and I got one who likes Misha, so that person gonna jump on the bandwagon with her, which was not true. All I can remember was an individual came to me and they said, Misha, can I speak with you? And I was like, yeah, fine. And we did talk, and all I can remember in the conversation, it was, wait a minute, it didn't go, you got the wrong perception, so I did like that. I said, hold on, wait a minute, to that individual, and then it just went all the way, and I was like, okay, that's serious.
What are you calling out? Say what are you calling out? Answer that part. What are you trying to call out?
You just said I called out something.
What are you trying to call out?
You came and whispered in my ear.
I came and whispered to you because you're a person I value, so I came over to you respectful.
I value.
Girl, you just showed that you're a piece of
You just showed that you're a piece of You grind a fucking whore. You're a grinder whore. You're a grinder whore. What I got from the conversation was You meant what you said, and you said what you meant. So keep that same energy, because you know what? I'm out for your neck. So bake your cakes and make sure they're done, because I'm out for you. So remember, I'm out for you, because what you said, it was. I have a great one. I'll have a great one. I'll have a great one. I'll have a great one. So how was y'all night?
With him running off was just him not being held accountable to all his dealings and lies and his shenanigans in one way. It was, even if BJ had said something, he probably would have ran off. But because, especially me saying something, it gave him an excuse just to run off. Because any other time, J. Dot insert himself into conversations. So all of a sudden now someone else is inserting himself in the conversation. Hey, now you want to run. Run for the hills. Run for the hills.
I took a liking to Jamarco. I still have a lot of liking for Jamarco. I took a liking to him. You know, every time I needed Jamarco, Jamarco showed up. Every time I needed him, he showed up. And that's what I did for him as well.
Do you think that when they do their of choice, they have like episodes where they don't remember what has happened, or when they do remember, they feel like they are the victim in certain situations?
But my thing is, even when he see himself portrayed on that, he always go back to that. Cause like if I'm seeing myself that way, I'm not gonna try to get myself to be that well. And, you know what I'm saying?
Right. If that's not the person that I really am.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why I said like it's always this kumbaya moment he has, but he really doesn't. He doesn't stick to it. I think he stick to it in one way, but he doesn't. Like you said with Palmer,
I think he thinks that I called everybody and I said, let's get this, that, and the third. But that was not the case. Everybody went there to ambush him on their own accord except Norton. Norton knew nothing about this. Everybody went there to check J-Dot. Everybody, because everybody had an issue with J-Dot. And he has cried on these people's shoulders just like he cried on mine. And they were, okay, if you doing all this crying, you need to go to a substance abuse center. You know, I can help you, especially in Bulldogs, especially walking out Bulldogs, especially riding down Metropolitan Avenue in Atlanta. We can help you.
I wish that it didn't go that far. I wish it with me, not you, because you was always, I won't say silent, but you had his point of view.
I seen it.
It pissed me more off, and I wanted him to be there because I want to say, give me the same energy you gave her. Right. Give me the same exact. Right. But he didn't want to until he won. What was he saying?
I don't know, because he was saying it so fast and so low. I was like, I can't hear you. Literally, I couldn't. I was being serious. I couldn't hear him. So me saying I can't hear you was not a read. It was like I can't hear you.
I don't think you could take it.
He felt like y'all was gonna double team him.
Of course, yeah. And I wouldn't have left. I just would have not answered any questions. But you're not gonna run me. I wouldn't have left because with you leaving, that shows that's admitting to guilt.
But we had to the throttle. You know what I'm saying? Like we never let up.
I'm not gonna let up. I'm not. I'm gonna hold this against you until Even if you apologize, I'm still. Now, I'm not going to say I wouldn't accept your apology if you admit what you did. If you admit what you did, I'll say, yeah, I accept your apology. But to call him on the phone and to sit next to him on the casting couch and all that, no.
If I sit there, I'm dragging him.
If I sit there, I'm going to be like this. We going to be on the ground ready. Like,
I'm a bad little bitch, don't ride my team. I be outside with the beams, outside banging shit with the pots and the blings. Bitch, I make movies on screens. If you need me, I tell them cop vaccines. Take it to the most extreme. When we move as a group, it's a whole regime. Got me a whole routine. I done caught me a vibe, I'm a movement. Out on the town and they fuck with the music. Spin him around and he know how to do it. Up in the sky and he know how to lose it. If you gon' drown in the whole nigga, prove it. If you gon' die by a nigga, then lose it. Ice on the neck and the wrist, nigga, cool it. Claim you're the news, but you're only a nuisance if I'm.
What you gotta say, ain't no games being played. We on the mission, so it's no tea, no shade, real life. Real life. What you gotta say, ain't no games being played. We on the mission, so it's no tea, no shade. I'm on my way to the top, and I ain't gonna